So cute. Natasha, the wildlife really feels these temperatures as well, and it's hot out there.
It is. And so like even, birds are going to take a dip in your pool, right? If you're lucky enough to have a pool, or so make sure that bird bath, if you do have one, is nice and filled. They need the refreshment there. Anything living is really having a hard time with this 3-day heat wave. This is day 2 of 3, okay? The heat warning is in place for the 2nd day in a row. Humidex values, even as we go into the evening, are still high 30s and low 40s. And it's not really going to cool down much. Now, the humidity will drop a little bit as we go through Wednesday night and Thursday, especially Thursday. You're going to walk outside and it won't be that wall of heat like you just walked off a plane in Jamaica. It is going to come back up, though, that humidity, as we go into the weekend. We'll have those humidex values back into the high 30s. And the yellow line, this is daytime highs, blue line, overnight lows. And here's the difference between urban centers, like right in the downtown core, where there's a lot of concrete. Those temperatures are higher, and they're going to be lower where you hit rural areas where there's a lot of trees, or if you can get into parks, right? Trees will give shade, and shade can drop at least 5 to 8 and sometimes even up to 10 degrees, make things 10 degrees cooler than concrete areas. And here are our overnight lows over the next 10 days, 18 to 21 degrees. That's still way above the average low. It should be around 13, 14 degrees for this time of year. We will cool down those overnight lows as we head into next week. But the trend since the 70s, it's that fingerprint of climate change once again, has been for overnight lows, the summer nights, to be warming here. In fact, they've gone up almost 2 degrees on average since the 1970s. All right, tonight is no exception. It's down to about 22 degrees. We're getting up to 33. We do have thunderstorms on the way tomorrow, not so much in the morning. That'll be confined up around Georgian Bay. But after the lunch hour, especially between about 1 and 4 p.m., we'll be watching for some little pockets of heavy downpours and showers, and then it's out of here. The biggest threat with these storms will be the heavy downpours. I'm putting the risk of tornadoes and hail on the lower end of this scale, but there is a slight chance they could come through here with some gusty winds, okay? So that's, again, midday tomorrow, 1 to 4 p.m., maybe up to 5 at the latest. The rest of the night is dry, and then the humidity comes down. The heat comes down just a little bit for Wednesday, a fresher feel Thursday, but there's the heat creeping back up as we go into the weekend. Humidex by Sunday, Cynthia, back up to 37.
Wow.